Just 2 minutes, and a lifetime changed. What if, in just 2 minutes, you could save yourself from a lifetime of regret? What if a single piece of advice, simple, quiet, almost invisible, had the power to preserve everything you love? Would you take a moment to listen? In a small town surrounded by green hills and golden fields, lived a young man named Arav. A man split between two dreams. One, to become a successful entrepreneur. The other, to live peacefully with his loving wife and future child. Raised with values of discipline and ambition, Arav opened a modest spice and silk shop after years of hard work. Business was good, life was stable. But his heart wandered far, across oceans toward the west, where he believed true success awaited. When his parents suggested it was time to marry, Arav hesitated. But then he met Mira, graceful, kind, wise beyond her years. With her, love bloomed like spring after a long winter. Shortly after their wedding, Mira became pregnant. And yet, Arav still couldn't ignore the pull of distant shores. One night, under the moonlight casting soft shadows across their porch, he whispered, "I have to go. I must do something bigger. For you, for our child." Mira placed her hand over his chest where his heart beat fast. "If you must go, I won't stop you. But promise me, no matter how far you go, don't lose your way home." In a foreign land, Arav started at the bottom, unloading crates, washing dishes, learning a new language, mastering trade. Like a lone wolf, he survived, persevered, and slowly built a business empire from the ground up. He sent money home, wrote letters. For a while, he kept his promise, but over time, the letters slowed, then stopped. The words became short, distant. 16 years passed. One winter morning, in a large, empty house, Arav found an old letter from Mira. "She looks just like you. Every time she smiles, I feel like you're here." The words shook him. Tears welled up as he read it again and again. "What's the point of all this?" he thought, "if I can't share it with my family?" That evening, he delegated his business and booked the next ship home. On the ship, Arav met a quiet old man who sat alone on deck, guarding a bundle of old scrolls filled with handwritten advice, fragments of wisdom. Curious, Arav asked, "Why do you carry these?" The old man smiled sadly. "I sell wisdom, but no one wants to buy it. They only chase gold." "Then share one with me," Arav said. The old man leaned in and whispered, "Before doing anything in life, stop and think for 2 minutes." Arav chuckled. "That's it? Sounds too simple." "It's simple to hear, hard to live by," the old man replied. Arav handed him 500 gold coins and said, "I hope this will be the most valuable lesson I'll ever learn." At sunset, Arav returned to his town. The streets had changed, but echoes of his childhood whispered through every corner. He reached his old house, a bit older, a bit worn, but still home. The door was slightly ajar. Arav stepped inside quietly, his heart pounding. He walked toward the bedroom and froze. Mira was asleep. Next to her lay a teenage boy, around 16 years old. A storm of betrayal surged in Arav's chest. "All these years I've worked for this family, and she betrayed me?" His fingers tightened around the sword he'd brought. Rage blinded him, but just before he struck, a voice echoed inside him. "Before doing anything, stop and think for 2 minutes." His hands trembled. He lowered the sword. Its tip touched a metal pot on the floor. Clang. The sound woke Mira. She gasped, then wept as she recognized him. "Arav, is it really you? I thought you'd never come back." The teenager awoke. Mira called gently, "Come here, child. Bow down and touch your father's feet. He's finally home." The child walked forward and bowed. As the cloth wrapped around the child's head fell away, Long hair tumbled down, not a boy, a girl. Mira, through tears, smiled. She's your daughter. I raised her as a boy, so she wouldn't grow up feeling the absence of a father. I taught her to be strong, so that one day, when you returned, she could stand tall and proud. Arav collapsed to his knees. The sword clattered to the floor. He cried, not from shame, but from relief. Because in those 2 minutes of stillness, he had saved his soul from a sin he could never undo. In a world that moves fast, where we react faster than we reflect, sometimes the most powerful thing we can do is pause. Because one rash decision in anger can destroy years of love. One impulsive act can cost you everything. One false assumption, left unchecked, can turn you from father to murderer. But 2 minutes of stillness, 2 minutes of grace, 2 minutes of wisdom can change everything.
Next time you're about to raise your voice, or lash out, or walk away from something sacred, think of Arav. Think of the whisper from the old man, and take just 2 minutes, because sometimes 2 minutes can save your entire life.
Thank you for listening to the entire story. And if you found this story meaningful and inspiring, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to hear more stories like this. Also, leave a positive comment to give me motivation to create even more engaging and heartfelt videos.